back. I am filming again after over a month of not filming. I was in the UK with Spanish kids in the UK for basically a month really, and it just so happened that where we were with them is only 20 minutes from my family, so I got to do like a 2-in-1, work, earn money, and also see my family, which was really nice. But I am back now, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to try something new, and one of the things I've really been enjoying lately is makeup. I've been having fun doing some really cool eyeshadow looks, and the other day I did some flutterby. And the other day I did some butterfly eyes, which I loved and surprisingly wasn't so difficult. I did take the inspo from a Instagram reel that popped up on my feed, and I'm gonna try and recreate that today, kind of show a tutorial. I don't know a ton about makeup, so I'm just kind of winging it. Just realized what I said. Very fitting with today's theme. I was gonna say this is my first makeup tutorial, but it isn't. I have done an eyebrow tutorial before on my channel, so I'm gonna clip my hair out the way. So first of all, I am taking the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. I am using a Zoeva buffer brush to just blend this all over my face, and then I went in with a beauty blender just to smooth it out even more and blend it in just a little bit more. Normally when I do eyeshadow looks, I do my foundation after my eyeshadow, but because this eyeshadow look is also gonna kind of come down a little bit for the bottom wing, I wanted to do my foundation first for today's look. I'm then taking the Essence eyeshadow base and just putting that on my eyes. I'm running out of this. I really enjoy this eyeshadow base. I do have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, which I also really like, but that shit's expensive, so I don't think I have plans today, so we're not gonna use that today because I'm not going out anywhere. So yeah, we're using the cheap and cheerful one today, but it still gets the job done. I'm going to be using 3 different Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes today. So first of all, I'm taking the Naked Honey eyeshadow palette, and with the blending brush that comes with the palette, I'm going in with Keeper and just kind of blending that out on the outside corner and bringing it inside a little bit above my crease. And then I'm kind of going on top of that to give it a bit more depth, to darken it a bit more, to kind of give it a more orange shade. I am using the color Drip, and again just doing the same. With this eyeshadow look, it doesn't need to be perfect, and honestly the eyeshadow part is very quick to do because the main focus is going to be when we draw on the wings, so I'm not too fussed about how the eyeshadow is particularly looking. Moving on to the yellow part of the look, or the kind of golden part of the look, I am taking the other side of the brush that came with the palette and I'm spraying that with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, just 1 spritz. And again, in the Urban Decay Honey palette, I'm going into Honey and packing that on my eyelid and going a little bit above my crease as well. And then I kind of blended it out with the other side of the brush back in the corners again. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I'm going to go in with the tiniest bit of He Devil just to kind of darken up the outer edge a little bit. Now once I've done that, we're moving on to the tricky part, and I'm taking the Essence Liquid Ink Waterproof Eyeliner. Let me tell you, this isn't very waterproof. If you cry, if you shed a tear, this eyeliner is unfortunately gonna budge. But other than that, it does last quite well, I guess. Now for the tricky part, I'm just gonna kind of start a little bit below where I would start to draw my eyebrow, kind of like in the inner corner, I guess, and draw a line across and kind of go around. Then as I get to the end, I kind of want to do a little flick to give my wing some shape. Then I start at my lash line and draw up and meet and do a point. again, at this part, it doesn't matter too much if you make any mistakes, because some of the outer corner we're going to be filling in anyway, and you can always thicken the line up if you've accidentally made a mistake anywhere on your eye. Then what I do is kind of do a little bit of a line from my lash line, almost like I'm doing a mini wing, and then I draw 2 other lines and then a line also at the top, and then I'm gonna kind of fill in the gaps, the outer corner, round off the gaps between each line. And then for the bottom wing, I am going to again kind of take the same colors, Keeper and Drip, and kind of do a little bit of a rough circle where the wing's gonna be. I then take Honey and just kind of put that on top, and then I start drawing the bottom wing, fill that in a little bit, draw 3 lines, and again round them off. And then off camera, I went and did the other eye. I am now taking the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette and the shade Lucid and the brush that comes with it, just spritzing it. I'm taking that shade and just putting it in my inner corner. And now what I'm going to do, the tutorial I saw, or quite a few tutorials that I saw where they did the spots on the butterfly, they use like white paint, but because I don't have that, I am using same foundation as before and one of these sticks. I'm just putting it in the foundation, and then we are just going to dot around the black bits so it looks more like a butterfly wing. And now you don't want to touch that because you want to let that dry. So both my eyes are done. I would say they look pretty symmetrical, but the look isn't finished yet. I'm a huge fan of putting gems on my eyes. Any excuse to put gems on my eyes, honestly. I like to use the Ardell Clear Adhesive Lash Glue. This is the glue that I believe is for individual lashes. And I'm taking one of these sticks again and just kind of poking it in the glue. And then, where did I put my mirror? And then I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue kind of on my inner corner on both eyes, try and get it in about the same place. And then I am going to take a light blue gem and just pop that right on the glue, and that's roughly about the same place. So my battery's gonna die. I was gonna film the rest of my makeup, but today's just gonna have to be the eyes. And then I'm gonna finish doing the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to show you the full finished results. And I am back. The rest of my makeup is done. It looks amazing, if I do say so myself. I feel so cute with this. It's almost like getting your face painted as an adult, and I am so here for that. I love it. Off camera, basically what I did was just finish up the other eye, do the rest of my makeup routine that I usually do, put red lipstick on, false eyelashes that look very natural so you can't really notice them dead loads. Oh, and my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrows make a huge difference to my face and completely change how my face looks. And then I did my hair wavy because I felt like this kind of matched the vibe of the butterfly eyes. So I don't know how this tutorial is gonna be. I don't know how this video is gonna be once I kind of put everything together. This is a new territory for me, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the video comes well together. Let me know if you try this look and if you'd like to see any more looks from me. Here is some more content from me that I think you might enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye!